Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark III and welcome back to Breaker Base in Factorio for the second video of this new series. And I am still absolutely loving the fact that I actually know what I'm doing in this particular one. Oh yeah, I'm probably going to start getting some alien invasions if my pollution spreads much further to the left. Anyway, the radars have been busy and so have I during the hour break, as you can see by the fact that the factory has spread out a whole lot more compared to how it was, and the fact that I can see a great deal of distance around me, including this, a spectacularly large oil deposit. Yeah, I did kind of turn the size of the oil deposits up just a little bit. And I didn't realise they'd get quite this big. But that is going to be a massive source of oil. That's about 2/3 the size of my entire base, that single oil deposit. But it'll be worth it when I get over there, because I do need plastic for some of the stuff that's starting to come up now. Alright, progress since last time. I've expanded my mining operations on iron and copper. I've added more processing for iron. And I've also upgraded my research to have green research flasks in production as well, though the transport speed and my iron supplies aren't keeping that quite ticking over at full throttle. It's still going really quickly though, so I don't mind too much. Automation wise, I've got the mines being built, I've got factories level 1 and 2 being built, I've got research labs being built, and quite importantly, I've got all forms of inserter being built. Though right now all fast inserters are being channeled into producing filter inserters, which I don't really need that much of, to be quite honest. Why are you running short? What are you short of? That's the point, Wesley. What are you running short of? You are short of regular inserters. Regular inserters are... That's railways. Hooray for railways. Let's get some fluid handling going then. Yeah, because I'll need fluid handling. Research that. Now, I'm not making these because I don't have enough fine plates, of course. Right. Yep, it's the iron plate supplies which are messing me up right now. So... Oh well. I'm going to have to do something about that. Well, at least my power supply is fine. Anyway, progress. I've just finished researching railways, so I can actually start producing those. I need iron, I need steel. Of course I need steel. I don't have steel production going. Whoopsie. I don't make steel. I need to make steel. It's not like I'm short on iron ore. I've got tons of this stuff, actually. I'm mining far more than I could actually use with my existing setup. But I need to make steel. So, to make the steel, I need many, many, many inserters, many furnaces, and a whole bucket load of supplies. And even then, this is going to be a temporary arrangement, because I'm going to tear it out as soon as I get to electric furnaces and replace it with something else. So, hooray for that. There is that as well. How many can I make? 80? That might... No, wait. 8, 16, 24, 32. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. I think that should be okay for a... Wait, I'm thinking about this one, because steel is really slow to process, actually. Like, way slower than iron is, so... Trying to compare it to the actual production rate of iron is not going to work. So, oh well. Basically, I just have to make the steel smelting as it goes. And that's all there is to it. I need iron down there, though, so I'm going to divert that down there, so that's fine. And I have all of these furnaces ready to go. Though the problem is I actually need a whole bunch of inserters and things as well, so I'm going to have to loot my stockpiles of those. 3 stacks of those, yes. Cogs, how am I doing for cogs? I'll keep 4 stacks of those on hand. I love those little production facilities. They are great. Anyway. How's my stockpile of yellows? Not too bad, actually. My reds are really suffering, but... Wait, why did I research that? I need construction robots. Construction robots requires a whole bunch of more tech. Of course it does. Give me plastic. Give me plastic. While I try to install steel smelting in... up here? No, but that's where I want to put... that's where I want to put more power plants as I extend it, because I've got 3 rows right now. I want to extend it to at least 6 when I need the power, so... Oh, darn it. Okay. That means I'm just going to have to... No, wait. I'll build it in the forest. I don't want to do that, because, again, that would take time to cut down all the trees and things, so... I'm guessing here is going to have to do. Yeah, I think about here is going to have to do for my steel smelting operation for the time being. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Since this is temporary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. I don't think I have enough inserters to reasonably go beyond this. Something I should mention, by the way, is that this is actually now version 0.1 for stable. So it has updated since last time I recorded. And I've noticed that the frame rate in this version seems to be a little bit more jittery than it was before. I'm not sure why there's such a difference, because quite simply there shouldn't have been. Given the fact that I was actually playing on a fairly recent beta branch when I recorded this base before. But it seems to be a slight issue, and I hope it's not affecting things overly much. But according to my recording software, I'm still running at a solid 30 to 34 FPS, so I'm not sure why it feels like it's jittering. Yeah. Stuff, I suppose. I'm not exactly that technical minded as far as systems and things go, so all I can do is guess and wildly accuse and hope that I'm pointing my finger in a vaguely correct direction. We can but hope, can't we? There we go. Outer supply lines. Get the splitter into place here, because that is where it's going to mix and match between the two. Yeah. And that just leaves the coal supply to go up the middle, which needs 1 more splitter. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'll do it. This will split the coal. I need 2 more splitters, actually. 1 which will pull off the coal line here, like that. Because that's going straight into that, and then that's going to go straight into that, and then like that. And that's where the iron ore is going to come in that way, just to keep things fed and happy. And then it's going to come straight off the line here. Yeah, that looks reasonable. That looks quite reasonable. You see what I mean about actually knowing what I'm doing and being able to set things up pretty fast? I mean, if this was into Bosch, I would be like fumbling around and trying to actually do stuff, and it would be an absolute nightmare. Like that, and like that. I need another set of poles. Oh, I'm out of wood. Okay. I'm going to have to do a quick supply run as it stands. So that's fine. This is going to be a coal supply line. Need another... Yep. Just ton it under that for the time being. I'm sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. It's cold out, so it's like, yeah, I'm just going to bother you throughout the entire day, and it's like, really? It has been bothering me the entire day, to be quite honest. let's go ahead with that. And you've got one, you've got one, you two have got some. Yeah, that looks fine. Now it's time for the reds for the unloading, because this is where the steel is going to come out on the other side of the line. Oops, then there's a slight break there. Don't want that. There we go. That's my main problem with using these basic poles. They can get a bit tricky when you're trying to weave things together in such a dense fashion. But there we go, that's going to be the output. I need more poles though. There's always something, isn't there? There's always something. I've still not been attacked though. So that is also something, which is pretty good. All the trees are gone. Excellent. Those trees are done. I can get some more stuff out. Can't make the engines or the track yet because I need the steel, which is what I'm just getting up right now. A small steel production plant. And there we go. Steel is now being made. Huzzah. Just need to double it up on this side and there we go. Yep, those are making steel. So the first pieces of steel are about to come out on the supply line. And I need a chest to actually put it in, so that is also a good idea, like so. One storage chest. I need a balancer actually to make sure that the output is stable. So yeah. Like that. Actually I better move that chest. Like that. Okay, that is now output balanced. One chest loader, one chest, one power pole to make sure it's fed and happy. And there we go, that'll slowly build up a stockpile of steel, just sitting there for whenever I need it. Excellent. And, that's actually a fair density of bases going on up there. Not sure what to make of that. Oh well, I've got steel, I don't mind. I've made progress. I don't mind at all. I should probably use a blue for that. There we go, steel! Give me the steel. Excellent. Actually, that's a point. Because I've actually done the tech for the faster transport belts, I can get this factory making them, so off it goes. Red transport belts starting to appear. Though it won't be able to be used for a little bit because I've got to do some other things and upgrades as well. I need to make stone brick, for example. And why is one side of the coal mine so patchy? Do I need more coal mines? I think I do. I've also got this entire setup here, which is not ideal. 10, 15, 16. Yeah, let's get a little smelting section set up down here, which is going to deal with my stone brick needs. One, two, like that. So, just identical to the other ones just up above. I'm going to replace these with electric furnaces eventually, and that'll be faster. But for now, it's going to have to be just like that. Yeah, that'll do. Perfectamundo, perfectamundo, perfectamundo. And I know that setting these up is not the best entertainment, but with how I'm running this series, it's more a case of this is what I happen to be doing in these 20-minute slots. I've shown up a bit about how the base has been developing, and I'm not going to go out of my way to make this a super interesting, riveting one, though I know that there will be more and faster progress than was happening in the previous base, so that is good in and of itself. But really, I'm just a guy building stuff in a simulated environment, and I am okay with that. Plastics, thank you. What do you think I needed? Sulfurs, yeah, sulfur. And to be honest, I actually wanted to try and get these smelting sections and things worked out between videos in the hours when I'm not actually recording. But nope, that's not how it's worked out, because I focused on the automation and those factories I got up top more than anything else, rather than getting these little bits and pieces sorted out down here. So my bad. I guess that's just how it's worked out this time. Stone supply goes in here. Yep. Goes like that. Okay. I do need a splitter, and it looks like my power demands are taxing my coal supplies now. So I need to put down more mines onto the coal fields. That's okay. I've got some spare capacity for mines anyway. And of course I put some in the wrong place, haven't I? I guess I can stand having a gap. It means I don't have to pull them up. So yeah, that'll do. I didn't want that little gap there, but if I can get more coal into the lines, because this is actually getting seriously depleted, then I'm okay with it. Like this, yes, like this. Yeah, that'll do. Well, actually, I can use that to just... No, that won't work quite right, because it's going onto a tunnel exit. And a tunnel exit means that it will not supply the correct side of the belt. Man, why does engineering have to be such a tricky situation? Because then it wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't tricky now, would it? There we go. There we go. You shall mine the coal for me, because I demand it. It is your purpose for existence. That is all I require you for. Give me black rocks to burn. And oh yeah, that's looking much better now. I'm not sure if I mentioned this last time, but I got these drills set up to mine onto just this stone. So these will be pulling stone straight out of all the stone deposits which are bordering onto this coal deposit. I have to be quite careful of this bit, because otherwise I'd have mixed outputs going on, and I'd need to filter the outputs if I was going to try and cope with that. But you know, not quite ready to do that yet. Even if I do actually have a lot of filter inserters just sitting around, that is actually a thing. I do have a lot of filter inserters just sitting around. So I could totally actually do that mining set now. At least in a limited form. Put a light there so I can find it at night. Yep, okay. Stone brick being made in good quantities. Now then, moving on. Military. I do need to get a wall production up and rolling. So I'm going to set that there. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there we go. No, wait. I better actually step that up a bit further than that. So let's pull it this way. Yep. And then I'll set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factories which I'll dedicate to building walls. Yeah, that'll do it. That's plenty. I need 5 of those to actually get these things supplied, seeing as they require multiple stone bricks per wall. These things won't be running at full speed by any stretch, but it'll still be going. 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't wait for when I actually manage to get my hands on robotics. Then this base is going to kick into overdrive, quite simply. Give me that, and give me that. Oh, so also give me a light. Where's the lights? Light? There we go. Because I need a light to let me find the end of this at night time, because this is where the walls are going to be stored. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. like that, like that. And this place is going to make for me all of the walls I will require. Yeah, that'll do. And look, walls are suddenly coming off the lines. I have walls. Haha. Excellent. I'm actually about to hit the time limit I set for myself for this video, which is 20 minutes. Since that's the series time I'm trying to keep to for this particular one. How's my steel production going? It's being steady. Excellent, that's being steady. Good to know. But during the break this time, I researched train tech, so I should be able to actually get a train line out from my main base here to this oil deposit. I think that's the best way to go about it, actually getting a train line out there, so that I can fortify the local areas kind of situation and have a lot more trains running around, since I want to actually have a lot of trains running around on this thing. That's why I have resource deposits set so to maximum distance apart and stuff like that. I have to rely on a railway network to actually keep everything supplied and running. So it's almost time to get that set up. Or at least get the foundation set up. I think is probably a better way to describe it. Yeah, the foundation. That's what needs to be done. But in the meantime, that is also all the time I've got for this particular video. So this has been Ion Mark III. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this new episode of Breaker Base. And hopefully I'll catch you some other time. See you later.